Well, first of all, thank you very much for being here today. My name is Chief Mark Kling. I'm the police chief here in the city of Rialto, and I just want to talk to you about the events that led up to you all being here. As you know, on April the 10th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Joshua Huizar was in a drive-through lane at the Taco Bell in the 200 block of Baseline in the city of Rialto. He was with his girlfriend, as many 19-year-olds do on dates, and for no apparent reason other than a robbery. A suspect walked up to his window, knocked on it, pointed a weapon at him, and demanded a cell phone. Joshua, fearing for his life and the life of his date, saw an opportunity to try to escape. And as he escaped from this robber, he was shot and killed for no reason. And that just does not happen in this city. So when that crime occurred, we launched a team of detectives to hunt this person down. With the help of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, we recovered some forensic evidence from the vehicle. Through that forensic evidence, we made a positive identification of a suspect. His name is Delray Andrews. He's a 20-year-old resident of San Bernardino. He is a known gang member. He's on felony probation, and we've arrested him for murder. And we will do everything that we can from this point forward to make sure that Andrews never sees the light of the day. This man should not be free. With the help of the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office, we are going to do everything we can to make sure that he spends the rest of his life in prison. Unfortunately, today, the victim's family is going to be burying their son. So once they get done with this press conference, that's where they're going to be going. And I think this is just unfortunate, but at least this begins a healing process and closure to this tragedy that should never have occurred for no reason. And we'll be happy to answer some questions. I want to, first of all, recommend or certainly recognize Corporal Paul Stella, who is the investigator, along with Detective Rory Scalf, who were the lead detectives on this case, along with the entire Detective Bureau at the Rialto Police Department. And again, without their, I think, true diligence and desire to get this criminal off the street, we wouldn't be here today, and I just want to recognize that. So any questions? So before we get into that, because we're pressed for time because of the funeral, let me invite a family member up to speak to you. And then again, I would ask for your cooperation. I know you have a lot of questions. We'll be happy to answer those, but again, you can understand, please, and sympathize that they need to be someplace else. So thank you very much, and hold on one second.
My nephew Josh was a very loving young man, always smiling and full of life. It's still hard to accept that he's no longer with us, and as much as that hurts, we know he's in a much better place. We would like to thank the Rialto Police Department, Corporal Stella, Detective Scalf, Chief Kling, and everyone else who worked so hard to help make an arrest, and the person who took my nephew's life. My sister Elsa, Josh's mom, and Sister Marissa is extremely grateful to everyone for their love and support, but most of all, to the detectives who have brought them great relief by making an arrest and knowing this coward is off the streets and will not have the opportunity to hurt another family the way he has hurt ours. We all love and miss our Joshy very much, but for his mom and sister, words can't explain the hurt that he has caused them. And I pray that in time that will heal. Again, we are very grateful for the tremendous love and support we receive from the public, but most of all, to the detectives whose hard work has put this coward behind bars where he belongs. Words can't explain how grateful we are to the Rialto Police Department, the detectives who have worked effortlessly to help catch this guy. And we'll forever be grateful for that. Thank you.
And I'll open it up for a few questions. Yes, sir.
What was that probation for?
You know what, at this point, if you can, I would ask that you get that information from the detective that's standing behind me that can provide that for you. So, yes?
You said there was some forensic evidence in the car?
Yes.
Of fingerprints?
You know, because of the sensitivity of the case and the ongoing investigation, we certainly don't want to get ourselves in a position where we compromise the prosecution of the case. So at this point, what I'm identifying is forensic evidence off the vehicle that led us to the identification.
Through some sort of database, and he does have a record of that?
Working through the crime lab, we were able to pull the forensic evidence and be able to make an identification.
Before we ask any questions, Mom wants to make a statement.
I just want to thank the Rialto Police Department for catching this guy who took my boy's life. I know it won't bring him back, but he won't be able to hurt somebody else's family the way he's hurt ours. And I miss you, baby, so much.
You know, I've done this for 30 years, and these cases like this are so senseless. And, you know, speaking on behalf of the entire police department, yeah, you see scenes like this, and they just should never have occurred in the first place. And they just keep getting tougher and tougher because this just makes no sense. Just a young man with a date trying to get some food late at night. No sense at all.